I'm in Boston, Massachusetts today at a site that I think speaks to one of the important technology issues of our day. It was on this street that in 1639, there was invented the first post office. Now, by 1639, Boston was thriving. Ships were bringing letters back and forth across the Atlantic, but there was no post office. So when the ships would arrive, the citizens of Boston would clamber on board to find their letter, and it didn't take long for the ship owners to say, "This is chaos. There must be a better way." Well, on this street, there was a tavern owned by a man named Richard Fairbanks. He was trusted by the community, and they turned to him and said, "Why don't you serve beer and provide us with our letters at the same time?" And he was happy to oblige and expand his business. Well, interestingly, technology, letters, the post office, actually raced ahead of some of the issues of that era, because over the next century and a half, important questions would emerge. When could a government seize that letter? When could it open it and read its contents? When could British troops quartered here in Boston enter somebody's house for a search and seizure? It became an enormous controversy. In fact, it took the War for Independence to help resolve it. And when that was done, our own Congress enacted the Bill of Rights to protect people from arbitrary searches. Well, think about how technology has changed ever since. We went from letters and ships to the telegraph to the telephone. Now, what was put in an envelope literally speeds across the Atlantic at the speed of light in a blink of an eye. But interestingly, while technology has changed, the issues of those days are still with us now. People in Europe ask, when can the US government look inside a data center? When can they look at data that comes to the United States? That is a controversy that is still with us. It'll take the creativity of the people of our day to learn from all of the experience from the past, to find new solutions so that we can keep data flowing. That has been a constant over the centuries. If people are going to do business together, if they're going to learn from each other, we need to share information with each other. And that is the challenge. That is the opportunity that our generation needs to address with a lot more diplomacy and with a lot more agility and speed than we saw in the centuries ago. Let's make that our goal for our generation and the future.